It's emotion, it's eye, it's color. Sometimes it starts with like just one piece in my closet that I feel like I neglected, and I want to build a whole outfit around it, or it's like one accessory. But mood is always subconscious, you know. I grew up in Park Slope, Brooklyn, in a 5-story brownstone. It was a cool environment for me because it was like a 150-year-old house, so I was always surrounded by old things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it does, I think it adds to my aesthetic now. My father, his whole side of the family were artists, illustrators. His mother was a painter. He owned an antique shop in the 60s, and then I don't know what happened, but my entire family like flipped to medical side, and both of them are physical therapists. I think we're all secretly living artists. It's just a matter of allowing yourself to see. I started
agree.
with fine arts mostly, photography and painting. I majored in fashion design at Parsons, and best trip of my life, I have to say. Being able to make my own collection without having to work for someone. The premise of my thesis was primitive futurism, because I feel like as we move forward technologically, we're actually losing our primitive instinct and our ability to communicate. So basically I want to have this return of clothing that speaks for itself, like clothing as a communication tool. This thing makes anything that's too prissy immediately much cooler. These are the pants that you can wear with dresses. I always have I feel like short dresses are never for me, and they always feel unfinished. So I was playing with this idea of an apron and then having pants at the same time, and I was cutting out my brother's old pants, and I came to this solution. I just cut open the front of the pants because I was trying to figure out a way of still having the legs but being able to put things in between. So it's cool when you have like either a long dress and you have pleats in the middle. And I like this idea of illusion, because I like things that look complicated but they really aren't. And it almost plays on like an evening wear sort of look, because it has a lot of volume in the back. If you look at my closet, which I will show you. I've always liked color and pattern, so I was there before that. That's all I'm saying. But this is like to show that it's easy to mix patterns and not look like a bag lady, because it's a matter of picking up colors that are subtly in things. There's no shoulder seam, so it just falls to the back. This is part of a collection I will be working on, which is gingham and point d'esprit. It's two like really, I think, kind of country associated fabrics, and this is like a slip dress that I took apart to experiment with. And these are shorts I made into a skirt. I just added an extra piece of fabric that can flip over, so underneath it's actually like jumper pants. I like anything that follows behind you, because then it leaves like a last vision of the woman who was there. I like black and white patterns on black and white patterns, and I think it's amazing. And this was like my love child of last year when I found a North African piece, and it reminds me of the rabbi's tassels, and it goes with everything. It just makes everything better. I like that it's white and black and not black and white, because there is a difference, and that's it. And it's beautiful because it's introverted black and white to white and black. And these are also Jeffrey Campbell. Once I discovered who this person was, I went insane and bought every single shoe that was in LF store.
No, I know, they're amazing.
And especially once I heard that they don't make them anymore. And these are great. They have mirrors on the side.
Okay.
Once a year I get a bag of stuff from this tailor who's a friend of the family, it's like rich women from the Upper East Side who can't fit into their stuff from the 90s and 80s. And this was one of the treasures from this. This is an old Machino skirt, which I love because it has mini shorts underneath. And it's basically like a shawl. This is a Fogo bodysuit, and this is a headpiece I made out of this fabric that looks like skin, because I wanted another version of this, the cap part. I'm revealing my pin down here, but the cap part I'm making out of out of leather, but a nude leather, so it almost looks like a skull.
Mm-hmm.
And then this will be coming from it. Because I like this seamless line where it looks like hair in a different way. Because I always have short hair, and I can't commit to long hair, so I try to create that same sort of... Tights are a double layer. Underneath are just like blue, probably like American Apparel tights. And then above are these Fogel striped tights that are sheer in between. Well, I live in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and I don't know if anyone knows anything about Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, but it's, just to sum up the people, it's everyone, is like this, they don't do much. That's
Oh my God.
That's what I've become a minor celebrity in my neighborhood because no one knows anything about me, and anytime I go, like, we have a restaurant we go to all the time, they treat us like we're royalty. But I think it's because they don't understand, but they like it because it's different. Like, I get that from the Goombas. They say, it's nice, it's strange, but it's nice. Galliano, he lives with me, so basically he has to hire me. He really captures a powerful woman that I relate to. One with a lot of creative energy. Right, not power through masculinity, but power through actually just being a woman, which is important and rare.
Yeah.
No, necessarily go-to place. I buy when I see, and that's just how I've been building my collection forever. I think I've ever regretted. Maybe I couldn't afford it, but that I still wouldn't regret it later because you have it and it's yours. And I don't think I've ever thrown away clothes unless they really, really didn't fit me. I have nothing stays constant in my closet because, and I choose not to look back. When you cut and completely take something apart, it's meant to be. It's a spontaneous change that came from, every part of your outfit, every part of your body is an opportunity to make an outfit balanced and work. That's why I change my makeup with everything I wear. I don't have a standard makeup look. It will be, if I want to match, I would put purple or blue or something. It's fun. I think I see everything as a complete look from start to finish.
Like a painting.
Yeah, exactly.